So I'm Kyle Grajek for SMK Electronics. I'm based out of San Jose here locally. But overall, SMK Electronics is Japanese-based, and we're an interconnect manufacturer. So what are some interconnect products? Those can be at a component level with internal and external connectors to transmit power, data, signal, audio, video internally within a device or externally from the device to some other entity. We also make user interface products such as switches. Those are most use cases, the home button on your smartphone. We also make touch panels for automotive applications, point of sale devices. We also make camera modules for automotive industry also that are kind of replacing the traditional mirrors for the rear view, side view, and now shortly to be inside the cabin. So we make those components, but we also make the finished goods that those components go into. We make the connected devices for companies that are fabless, such as remote controls, like the one I'm holding here for presentations, TV streaming remotes, control panels for the home, etc. So this slide just shows our street cred for customers that we're supporting in the 4 major industries for our company: consumer electronics, the home electronics, automotive, and also home equipment or industrial items. Okay, so SMK is a global company manufacturing around the world, mostly in Asia, but kind of now with the China tariffs kind of causing some issues, Mexico is becoming more attractive for companies these days. So that's SMK in general, and so I just want to tell you more about what we're trying to do here at Plug and Play with the startups and also other corporate partners. So for the various verticals within Plug and Play, we kind of associate primarily with IoT and the mobility based upon the products I just discussed. But we also see some overlap with the other verticals like health, the supply chain, and retail. So what we're trying to do is we want to integrate, probably what most all of us are trying to do is integrate startup technologies into our products and making them more attractive for your end customer, whether you're a B2C or a B2B company. And then also we want to collaborate with startups and corporate partners on the hardware side with our component level or actually making their device for them. Oops. So just an example of what those goals are for us right now. So we're trying to really enhance our user interface products, our touch panels, our camera modules, and our connected devices through the various opportunities Plug and Play gives us, through the deal flows, through the office hours, for the reverse pitch, and all the other sessions we get to attend. And you can just see kind of what our strategy is going forward. And I'll just talk about one of the real-world applications for the item noted in green. So one aspect we're trying to investigate is wireless charging. So we've just recently been in discussion with a startup called Vion that we met at a recent office hour session. And so we're trying to use their wireless charging technology with our experience for manufacturing devices in the home, electronics for automotive, and in a workplace or factory setting to deploy this technology to actually engage it in the real world for our customers. Oops. Right, so the second goal we're trying to achieve is hardware collaboration with startups and corporate partners. So this is just some applications we can see there to be overlap. In mobility and retail, can use touch panels, obviously, for user interaction. We also make automotive-grade products, connectors and switches that we're either a tier 1 for OEMs, or we also work directly with the OEMs themselves, Asian, American, European OEMs all around the world. For IoT and health, we really see all of our products being applicable, from connectors, switches, touch panels, communication modules, and then for kind of supply chain, we can manufacture the various asset trackers that are coming into the market for B2C applications or B2B. And then just a real-world application we've achieved at Plug and Play is that we were working with a startup, a medical startup called PhysioQ, and so we just designed in some various connectors and switches into their basically a stress reliever device that's currently undergoing FDA testing currently. So there's the push switch, which is the 3 items in the front that the user interfaces with the device to control it, and then just some kind of internal connectors to control a board to a board, and also the battery to the device. So that's just a real-world application of where our products are footprinted in this type of device. And then what SMK is doing outside of Plug and Play locally in the area is IoT World Expo is next week at Santa Clara Convention Center, and we're going to be exhibiting there with our full product portfolio. So if you have a chance, I believe the admission is still free to attend. So if you have time next week, you can come visit us there and find out more, and if there can be a collaboration. So thanks very much.
Awesome. And I think if Kyle doesn't mind, if anyone has a quick 1 or 2 questions maybe, I'm happy to run the mic over to anyone there. Otherwise, we'll see everyone at IoT World. Okay.
Any applications of IoT in the manufacturing process itself?
IoT in the manufacturing process, a lot of companies have needs kind of like for asset tracking, like where is a certain part or assembly in the factory. So a lot of them are looking for these various tags, and also kind of base stations to communicate and let the manufacturing personnel know where is an item within the factory before assembly, and then also after assembly, like where is that car in the factory or in the lot? It needs to be reworked. So where exactly is it? And a lot of time can be saved by using this type of asset tracking technology to locate items for a manufacturing setting like that.
Awesome. Please give it up again for Kyle with SMK.